every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.
Hey guys, welcome to the live session with Stock Sniper Trading, guys. My name is Dave, my partner is Ron. New month, guys, April 4th, all right? Looking good so far. We had a nice little bit of a weekend there, nice little rest and relaxation before getting to a new week, new month, all right? You guys can see that gold is on the daily here. We're going to do gold and GU top down first, okay? But guys, make sure to check the description box. Okay, it's not a buy or sell channel here. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis, all right? Any trades taken upon yourself, all right? If you don't know how to trade, consult a financial advisor, okay? Also, guys, please check out the recommended broker link in the description box. Okay, you can check us out. We just did a little bit of a running ad with them. It's HankoTrade, guys. Make sure to open a demo account, see how it feels. You know, there's no one saying you have to go with anybody. Just open a demo, see what it's like, and if it makes sense, go with that. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So current time 7:30. Theepan Kumar. Okay. Made subscription. Okay, yeah, Theepan, just send us another email. Okay, we hit about 20 more people that we added, so it's looking pretty good. But send us another email, man, from the homepage of the website, and we'll get you set up. All right, guys, that being said, let's get down to gold daily. Okay, so you can see, guys, we haven't really moved too much. All right, we're still floating around in a nice daily zone right here. Okay. Going to switch this over to demand. Okay, it's looking good. And then we're going to look for our supply. All right. Then we're looking there. All right. Guys, this is now on the daily, remember? Okay. So let me just mark this up here. Make a quick little edit for you guys. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to look for our daily resistance here. Okay, I'm going to switch this over to yellow so we continuing the overall momentum we had last week. All right, so daily resistance. Okay, and guys, it's on the right hand side, just so you can see. And then we have daily support. Okay. One more top wick up here. Okay, and then we're going to go down to our 4-hour time frame. Okay. All right. So you can see we have 4-hour resistance right here. Okay, and then you can see we also have some 4-hour support, which is on the current candle. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. So you got your higher time frames. This is one of the most important parts. All right, you want to know what your highest breakout zones are or resistance zones. Okay, based on doing the top down. If you don't have these guys, it's really important, it's really hard for you to see, what the higher time frame key areas are going to be for resistance. The lower time frames is easy to find, all right, because we're always searching on the 15 hourly. But when we're going to the top down, we don't always want to be switching back and forth leading into our, you know what I mean, doing the top down and trying to find key zones. It's just going to be too much work. Okay, so I'm also going to drop now down to the 30-minute. Okay, we're going to find some 30-minute support right here. Also, I'm going to switch this over from yellow to baby blue. Okay. All right, and then we have our 30-minute resistance to the left right here. Okay. And guys, we're just doing the top down on gold. Okay, then we're going to head over and we're going to look over at GBP USD as well. Okay. So have one sec, guys. Just got to clear the phone. Perfect. Okay. And we also have a 30-minute resistance area where we're approaching right now. Okay. Okay, guys, so then we're going to drop down to our 15. You can see that the price started to make almost some bullish spinning top here. There's still a lot of volume being pumped. Okay, but again, you can see every time we come in this area, it's a heavy resistance zone. Okay, this is on the 30-minute. You can see 30-minute resistance here to the right, and above is the 4-hour resistance. Okay, so let's make a quick little edit here. Okay, let me make that to the right. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. Now, we're looking pretty good on gold, guys. Looking pretty good. You can see we have another area of support right here for the 15. Okay. Make one more note. Okay. And then we're going to drop now down to the 5. All right, guys. It's looking pretty good. This is also on 15. Let me make this up real quick. And then we have the overall resistance here starting to form right before 30-minute resistance / supply zone. All right. Okay, guys, so you can see, let's take a peek at the RSI here. You can see that we've just tapped, getting to near overbought. Okay, coming right near that 30 minutes resistance / supply. Okay, and now you can see they're getting the rejection, starting to push price down. Okay, now let's throw in our 9 moving average right here. Okay, it's going to be yellow. We'll also throw in our 200. There we go. And we're going to watch and see how gold is going to start to play out. So I want to set an alarm right around here. And obviously I would like to set one right above it, because we're going to go over and do GBP USD, guys. Okay, I'm going to go GBP USD. All right. Guys, also keep in mind, when you're trading, monitor your spreads around this time. Okay, you're about 7:38, all right, leading into the new 8 a.m. Spreads can be a little bit higher than normal. Okay, you can see we have a long top wick to the left here for the 4-hour resistance, but to get there you have to break through that key supply area. Okay, so let's flip over, let's do GU. And guys, the gold chart that I just did was on Saxo, okay, just in case you guys have any questions about it. Okay, gold Saxo. All right, let's go check out GU. looking like a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder pattern here. Shoulder, head, secondary shoulder over here. We're going to see if we're going to start to get a rise. You can see that they broke through the 9 EMA, and it's looking pretty good so far. But again, we have key resistance coming up to level almost the average. Okay, so 1.31165. Okay, so let's go to the daily. There we go. Let's erase, remove the 9. Take a peek where we're at on the daily. You can see a little bit of divergence spotted here. Price is showing a little bit of a downtrend. Price is starting to bounce back up. Okay, so we're in a really nice area, okay, for GU. It's not too crazy overextended. All right, you can see the buyers have came in here. Okay, nice little demand. And if we zoom out, you can see that probably to the left is also a nice key area right around in here. Okay. So let's just move that back. Daily demand. Okay. Then I'm focusing on some supply here, higher time frame. Okay, we're going to go to supply. All right. So you guys can see we ripped out of the supply zone. Nice selling pressure here. Every time they tried to push up, a lot of the wicks have been very weak closes. Okay, hasn't got much of a push. All right, we do see key level of support forming right here. We got to flip this over to yellow again. Okay, add a text, daily support. Okay, and then same with the resistance area, which is the big bearish candlestick right here. Daily resistance. Okay, so I gathered the top roughly and bottom of this candle. You can see if we start to break, there's a little bit of a lower wick right here. Okay, we can catch that on maybe the 4-hour hourly, see how low it is. And we do see that there's another bullish candlestick where we can find some support if price starts to break down below this daily support rough area right here. Okay, if you can move it right up here. You can see it's getting some support, but I'm monitoring this at the wick right now. Okay, all right, so let's also take a peek. One more daily resistance here. Okay, and then we're going to drop to the 4-hour, guys. All right, so let's go take a peek here, update this. Okay, we also have a nice 4-hour support area. Okay, looking good. All right, we got the top of this current wick. Okay, good. Then we're going to drop down, guys, to the hourly. All right. So remember, we're getting into scalping here, so that's why it's important to label absolutely everything that you do. If you don't, like I said, you will have to go back and forth. Okay, if prices do start to break key areas, all right. All right, then we got the current top wick of this candle. And then we're going to drop to the 30-minute, guys. Okie dokie, perfect. So guys, now we're going to switch it up to baby blue. You can see that there is 30-minute support starting to form roughly right around here. So we're going to make that switch. Okay, and then we're going to find one more 30-minute resistance area. Okay, and then we're going to drop to the 15, guys. You can see nice bearish momentum here coming to that key area. Okay, now I'm not going to keep this on here, but you can see every time we've bounced in and around here, they've made a nice push, okay? But you can see at the hourly resistance, it's getting a lot of a wick down, okay, coming from short-term demand, okay? So she's looking nice so far, all right? Looking nice, continuation in bearish momentum. So let's just drop down to the 5-minute and see how that potential inverse head and shoulder that we were looking at is starting to form. You can see that it's a little bit of a resistance here, okay? Now they're holding some support. Okay, so this is 5-minute support. Okay, so let's go take a peek at gold now, guys. Watch GU. Looking for GU, okay, to break key levels right here. So I'm going to just add an alarm. Add an alarm here. All right. So let's go take a quick peek at XAU. You guys can see nice supply area right here, okay, coming to the resistance. So heavy sellers leading to the overall continuation, guys. We're just starting to break that 50 line. Okay, well, we're right at it actually, so it's even better. So 50%, guys, if this thing wants to break to 50, you can see it slowly starting to dump to the downside. I know we're chasing a bit right down here, but if price starts to drop, okay, leading in the overall sell continuation, all right, we're looking at maybe getting to a higher time frame area down at the 4-hour, roughly 1925. So let's watch, see how we're going to roll on this. Let's throw on the 9 moving average as well. You can see we're also below, okay? So what we're looking for here, guys, you see the 15-minute support that we just broke. We're coming to another 15-minute support level, okay? We need, if it's going to come down here, close below, in and around this area, okay? Retest, and then you have your continuation. Just change that arrow right there so you can straight line. There you go. Okay, if price starts to hold here, okay, you're looking at the support level showing good signs that this area is a nice key mark for, like I said, a lot of the buyers coming in, okay? If this does start to break below, okay, we have a TP1 at roughly 1926, 27 area. Okay, so let's just monitor this, see how she's going to go. I want to check out GU really quickly, and I'll be back on gold, just because we got those alarms. Okay, GU closing below that current 9 EMA. Okay, so if it's going to continue, guys, GU's got to break the 5-minute support, coming to the 30-minute, and then the 4-hour. But again, if it starts to push back up, let's take a peek at where we're at on the RSI. So we're heavily below it. Okay, so sellers are still real on GBP USD. Okay, so if GU wants to pump, guys, it's going to have to break this, wrong one, my bad, break this hourly resistance here, okay? And this is what we're looking at for a potential GU push, all right? You're going to have some resistance right here. It's to be expected because the previous wick was pushed down, okay? And then we are kind of nice for a nice little push momentum there. That's if we get all the way up here, okay? So let's quickly take a peek. Stay on here for the last 2 minutes, all right? You can see, so we're kind of looking at right here, all right? Okay. Okay, so you can also notice, guys, that we have some nice downtrend movement here starting to form. Okay, so we need to break through, have the continuation for the upside movement here. Okay, there's still about 1 minute and 36 seconds. Guys, gold is holding support at that key level, okay? Gold is holding some support at that key level. Nothing has broke down on gold, okay? So let's go take a peek 1 second here. I just wanted to show you. So you can see, that's why you set it a little bit below. Okay, we could have looked to say break the 15-minute support right around here, okay? And you can see that if it did, you would have dipped down and had to push back up, okay? So now we're watching this, what's going to happen at the key 9 EMA, all right, to see if this is actually going to hold below or if they're going to get a push to the upside, all right? So that's the key thing with gold. You set it a little bit below, so you're not really chasing, you're kind of confirming the overall continuation. You could have put it right in here like I mentioned and then just said sell, but you'd be in heavy drawdown right now. Okay, that's why you're waiting for a little bit below 1828.19. All right, it got held at 1828.50, you can see. Okay, and that's when they found the support, they pushed it back up. Okay, let's take it back on GU here. A little bit of indecisiveness as well. Okay, they're still looking to hold possibly below that 9 moving average. This is, like I said, this movement is if we start to hold above here for the continuation. If not, guys, we might push back down, okay, break that 5-minute support, head back down to the 30. But again, we need to watch how these candles close. Okay, we are approaching 8 a.m. So if you've traded with me before, guys, you say I'm a big believer in waiting for the hourly candles to open. Okay, we're approaching now the new hourly candle, guys. All right, so it's really important that if your itchy trigger finger is ready, you know, to just remember, you can wait 10 minutes to see how the overall maybe bigger move is going to happen, or you can chase the last 10 minutes. All right, my suggestion would be just wait. All right, but again, that's totally up to you. Totally up to you. So break above here. Let's show you the pathways that we're working with. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes trading doesn't always catch it. Boom. Okay, we want to push continuation up here for the upward trending movement, guys. Okay. You can see now if price starts to decrease and start to short, looking at somewhere down here, okay, and then we're looking at the continuation down to the hour, the 4-hour and 30-minute support. So what price is gonna have to do? Break below here, hold, all right, and then we're gonna get a walk to the downside. Okay, and you guys can see the levels are marked right here. Okay, levels are marked right here. I don't always have to put the price flags just because the price flags may be a little bit different than what you're used to, but I'll put them on the overall general area for you. Okay, this is on GU. There we go. Guys, what's everyone's spreads like on GU and gold right now? It's really, like I said, it's good. Really important for us to notice this, right? Coming into the new hourly candle. Got some twos here. Gold, okay, guys, it's not bad. Challenge the dawn. Send us an email, dude. Like I said, it does take around, especially on the weekend, 12 to 24 hours to get everyone set up. Okay, but just send us another message. There was a couple other people too, and like I said, it was just the weekend because it took some time off. But we'll get you guys set up today. All right. So let's monitor this, guys. I quickly just have to get my phone charger. Okay, so give me 1 second here. Let me run up and grab that, and we'll watch gold. See how this is going to start to make a move here. You can see that gold is pushing and closing above that overall 9 moving average, okay, leading in for about another minute and 46 seconds. So let's watch and see if we're going to get a continuation based on gold. I'm going to leave it on GU, but I just wanted to check out gold for uno momento here. Okay, so let me grab my charger. 1 second. Okay, guys, so you can see that GU. All right, guys, sorry, you can see that GU is still a little bit of low volume movement right here. All right, holding below that 9. It's coming into about 5 minutes until 8 a.m., guys. 5 minutes until 8 a.m. So let's take a peek. You can see, guys, if we break below that 1.30974, this is the key level that we're looking for, the 5-minute support to be broken, leading in the downward trending continuation. All right, you can see they're getting rejected at the hourly resistance here. Okay, hourly resistance, so we can watch and see if this is price is going to start to sell off, break through this uptrend. Okay, coming back down to the support. You can see where we're at. RSI is still below, so you can look for sells. Okay, but we need to start to break some key structure here, which is the overall uptrend. All right, and the 5-minute support. No, guys, I'm not. 1 second. Okay, so 4 minutes, you can see still holding that trend. Okay, slowly walking up, but holding below that 9. Really interesting setup that it's starting to show right now. All right, let's take a peek on gold as well. New hourly candle. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, guys, so gold is selling here hard. Okay, so you can see they're holding at that 15-minute support. They're just starting to break below. Okay, the 9 EMA. We still got 3 minutes left here, guys. So we'll focus on gold for a little bit. G will be like the back one we're watching. Definitely focus on gold as the most important one for today. Okay, if now they start to hold support areas, you can see they're pushing, pulling. They bounced off 15-minute support, pushing, pulling. All right, you can see now the momentum is starting to flip. All right, momentum starting to flip, showing nice bearish pressure here, coming back up to the supply. All right, so it could be bouncing off 21 EMA, it could be bouncing off a few moving averages. All right, remember there's still that long top wick to the left here. Okay, a couple opportunities showing, presenting itself. You can see it bounced off the 50. Remember I mentioned right when we started to set this area up right here that if we broke the 50 line, okay, this would be the overall dump to continue, which would lead into the overall sell momentum. All right, but that's not happening now. You can see price is holding above here when it bounced. Okay, so if we're looking for the continuation buys, guys, overall momentum is looking like something above here, above the 5-minute resistance. Okay, and that price is 1930.95, roughly 1931. Okay, you can see right around there. Okay, so that's if she breaks to the upside. All right, downward trending movement here, still a lot of possibilities. Okay, we just got to watch and see both. And what we're looking for is a push and a supply. Most likely going to get some rejection here, continuation. Then we're looking to fill potentially. Okay, and what I'm looking for right here, guys, is this wick to the left. All right, so a lot of opportunity here. This is kind of like you're chasing, not really chasing, but if you got down here, obviously way better momentum move. If you're starting to enter in here, you're kind of getting the potentially the last leg of the overall move. Okay, so that's what I'm meaning by nearing the 50 area. We're looking for certain conditions, overbought and oversold, okay, to be able to get into these trades. All right, if we don't see anything like that and we're hovering around that 50 mark, that's when things can be a little bit indecisive. All right. Guys, I switched it up today. No coffee. I got some Rain Energy Fuel here. Okay, so look at gold right in the middle of the 9 EMA. All right, right in the middle of the 9 EMA. 7. Okay, guys, so we got 1 minute until 8 a.m. Let's watch and see the new hourly candle starting to open. Okay, and that'll be right now. Okay, you can see, guys, they closed it below, all right, the 9 EMA. Now we're fluttering and hovering in this area, all right. Okay, let's go take a look at GU. Okay, guys, GU was rejected, starting to follow through. Here's your retest of the 5-minute support. So they broke through. This is what we wanted to see. Remember, I told you closing in this area, slowly starting to decrease. We want to see start to see some more movement down here. Okay, so I'm mostly focused on gold, but GU is starting to form some nice opportunities right here. Okay, so let's watch and see how she's going to play out. I want to focus on gold for one second. I don't want to miss this last move like we did before. Okay. So yeah, guys, we'll check out the news also. I haven't really done that so far. You can see April 4th. We don't really have much news. 8:30 we have, Canadian news. Then 10 o'clock we have Canadian news. No real U.S. folder news other than 10 a.m., which was the factory orders. Okay. So there's gold heavily selling off. Okay, so nothing on there. So remember, okay, we need to break through short-term demand area right here, okay? And why I'm saying this is because, look, we dipped in here, pushed, held support here, pushed. Now we're coming right back down to that area, okay? GU is still looking like it's selling off here, guys. GU is still making that continued move, okay? So just to show this on so you guys can see, if you're looking at something like this, nothing broke down just yet. Okay, so let's watch and monitor now how we're going to get this starting to play out, okay? There we go. So gold, guys, you can see it's getting into that demand area. This is the key time that we want to watch. All right. It's important. You can see it's making an M pattern here. This is the neckline. Okay. Top, potential dump right here. All right. Okay, so you see how they flipped? That's why you don't take any kind of movement just yet. You just wait. All right, see how they got into the demand? Same with GU, flipped. Okay, now they're coming right up to that overall 5-minute resistance, guys. I told you the demand area was key here. Every time they came up here, they started to push. They did gold and not let it push back up. So that's why we set gold below. You see on the 15-minute support, you don't just smash sells or buys right or anything. You watch for confirmation. Okay, you can see now that we're following this pathway. Okay, and we're starting to break and push to the overall upside. This thing flips so fast, guys. All right, flipped very fast, and you can see now it's following this path. Okay, which is the breakout to the upside towards the higher time frame. Okay. And that's why I said we're in key areas right now for both potential moves. If we break up here, you're coming into that supply area. Okay. If it gets rejected now, you got to expect the overall movement to continue downwards. Okay. But again, the momentum is so strong. This is only, guys, the 805. So remember I told you the first 5-minute coming out of the hourly, this is what you get right here. Nice head fake, potential rejection candle, continuing in the overall trend, bouncing out of demand for the push to the upside. Okay. Okay, and she's still rising. Gold still on a bullish move. Remember I told you guys to the left right here, key wick. All right, key wick. So once we come up here, guys, this is approaching maybe a double top area. So let's take a look on the 15-minute. Okay, so potential one top, secondary top potentially forming here. Okay, and now we're looking at potential movement coming into the 15 minutes. So guys, I'll be honest with you, if you guys maybe caught this move, all right, fantastic. Okay, fantastic, from 1931 all the way to almost 1933. All right, but again, look to secure. Okay, look to secure this. It's tapping almost the 4-hour resistance. Okay, so now we want to look for maybe potential selling opportunities to come here. Okay, but we have to watch price. Let's throw in 1935. We got 1934. Okay, and we're going to go up in single dollar increments. Oops, sorry about that, guys. 34. All right. Okay, so the 4-hour resistance is holding it very strong at 1933. Okay. Okay, so we just want to wait for the 3-minute candle to start to, get a little bit of a close here. And guys, that's why you wait until the new hourly candle. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Okay, you know what I mean? New hourly candle closes. All right, next one opens. Okay, in terms of the first 5-minute, and you can see it flip script very, very fast. Okay, very, very fast. So let's take a look at GU. GU reversed too, for sure. You can tell in the new hourly, guys. She started to dip down. Okay, so did not have much more movement here and started to flip back up. Okay, closed instantaneously with an engulfing candlestick above the overall 9 EMA. Okay, and now you're getting overall walk to the upside. All right, so you can see it started to follow this pathway right here, 31057, and it's starting to push to the upside, getting to that 30-minute resistance area. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right here, following these types of paths. All right. Okay, your stop loss, guys, if you're in right here, okay, you can probably have it at the entry right down 30974. Okay, sounds like you're snoring, bro. Definitely not snoring. A little bit of a fan blowing in here, that's why, but that can be changed. I'll alter that for sure. Okay, so guys, GU flipped into a nice little buy. Nice little buy here. Okay, still rising. Okay, to the 30-minute resistance. Okay, so let's watch and see. About a minute left here. GU pushed identically right back up to the potential 30-minute. And now you can see this is the key area right here. Okay, I know this is a little bit, let me just erase some things here, guys. It's like all over the place. So much movement. So when you can see here, price, this was a sideways trading movement, very obvious. Okay, this is acting as nice resistance, but also support. So they're trying to put it back up into the consolidation zone. This area right here, guys, is area of consolidation. Okay, so pushing, pulling within a nice top bottom level for both touches. And now we're starting to come to that area again on the 30-minute. So price starts to rise again. Okay, you can start to see that we're looking for a push movement past here, coming to the 4-hour resistance. All right, coming to the 4-hour resistance. guys, hopefully you started to watch this candle now. Okay, so you can see they flipped it open bearish. All right, looking at potential bullish move here, picking up some support. All right, we're going to look at US 30 and Nasdaq in about 2 seconds, guys. I want to wait till at least 8:15. Okay, so let's take a peek on gold now. Okay, so Gabby, you can start to see what I just typed to the group. All right, there you go, guys. Okay, nice push, pull moves. Just move that away so you guys can see. Okay, so you can see now that dipping down, holding in that resistance. Okay, coming near the 5-minute, it's not breaking below just yet. We're above the 9. Okay, if this starts to bleed, guys, like this starts to bleed, okay, you can start to bet it's going to come at least back down and touch the 9 once we get past the 5-minute support. Okay, and remember, to the top, okay, guys, it was almost showing double top potential. That's why we got to take a look at the overall 15-minute. Okay, so look, the area that we have for potential sells here, okay, looking like an M pattern. All right, you have a top here, secondary top, okay, neckline down here, potential early entry, okay, and you can start to see now the momentum starting to push down. Okay, but again, the momentum is still bullish, guys. Okay, you can see by the overall nice pushes here. All right, the quick sell, if you guys got in it, okay, you're looking for about maybe 5-10 pips. So let's watch and see how we're going to start to close this 15-minute candle in about 2 minutes. All right, the 5-minute is showing very nice momentum, okay, for the retracement. Okay, but they're still hovering right in the resistance area, okay, right in the zone. Guys, if you're looking at GJ or anything like that, yeah, there's tons of other streamers who'll do GJ for you. Okay, there's a correlation between GJ and gold. Okay, I like focusing on GU. All right, just because it has a correlation with the US dollar. All right, I follow that like to a T, pretty pretty continuously, right? So I'm comfortable with pairs with like USD backing and stuff like that. So that's why I always like to do gold, GU, Nasdaq, US 30, oil, a lot of the different commodities. All right. Okay, remember, so you guys, if you guys scroll up in the Zoom, you'll see that the entry point was around the 4-hour resistance. Okay, around the 4-hour resistance. J Chung, try XTI. XTI. Okay, so letting this play out, guys, another 30 seconds here. Okay, there you go, guys. You guys should be running. Okay, members, and watch the Nasdaq trade ID as well. Okay. Okay, so nice area coming out right there. Okay, guys, on YouTube, I mentioned to the members, okay, if you didn't catch this buy, no worries. But again, you could retrace and you can catch the sell right around this area right in here, okay? So this is where I mentioned to them to look for the opportunities right at the 4-hour resistance, okay, coming into the overall supply, all right? If they didn't catch it there, then hopefully we're catching it around here, all right? And then you can see that we're looking for a stop loss if it starts to break above here, above that wick, okay? So guys, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy here, okay? You can see that price can still push right back up. All right, it's looking pretty good so far. It's still holding above that 9, so there's no doubt in my mind that price can still just pump up, do exactly what it did down here. Okay, why? Because we're in nice bullish momentum. Okay. Shishipo screen resolution has nothing to do with it. All right, if we jack that up, it's going to be slow and distorted. Okay. Jody, you got 20 pips. Good. Nice. Okay, there we go, guys. You can still see we're flipping here. Good. Okay. So, guys, the key level right now. All right. The key level right now, you can see right here, is that 9 exponential. So remember, I told you guys last week, you can use it for support and resistance. Okay. You can use it for potential crosses, looking for entries. Any kind of moving averages is really nice, guys. All right. Any kind of moving average is really nice to have on your chart. You don't need to use it for precise exact entries like with crosses or anything like that. You can look to have it as support and resistance. Okay. So that's where I like to use it. All right. Trey, if you want me to make my picture crystal clear, you're going to have a 2-minute delay. All right. So it's already on a roughly 15 to 30-second delay. So nothing much can be done, man. If you're watching it on a phone or whatever it may be, it's definitely something to probably switch off that. That's why we have the private group. You know what I mean? So we can have crystal clear. Guys, members, you guys should be running pretty nice. Even if you didn't catch up anywhere around here, caught up here, maybe below here, you guys are still running in good amount of pips here. Okay. So you can see it slowly crossing, closing below the double top feature on the 15-minute, looking good. Single top, second top, and now you're looking like a potential dump. All right. Guys, and just remember, okay, you can see on the right hand side here for the key levels. Okay, I don't want to keep putting on price flags. It gets messy and it's really choppy. Okay, this is probably the better way how to do it. So guys, you can see they're getting held at that roughly 1930 area right here. Okay, roughly 1930. Just mark that up a little bit to make it more psychological. You can see that's where they're getting pushed down. Now they're slowly starting to break it, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, members, I just sent another update there. Okay, you can see why I sent it. Okay, so they held below. Now they're starting to retrace back up. Okay, collect the pips when you can. All right, you can see it did not drop below. It's pushing right back all the way to the overall entry right here. Okay, they held, closed above the 9. All right. So right back to where we once were looking for that sell. So you can see that gold, sorry guys, let me just update that a little bit so you can see. Gold right back tapping here, okay? They want to hold support. If now price does not break below here at all, all right, you can see that it's slowly starting to walk to the upside very obviously from down here. Okay, so when I'm explaining to you, this is looking for a trend. Okay, you have a nice little continued uptrend here from the bounce out of demand, holding below, and now closing above the 9. James, what triggered me? I didn't like how they weren't breaking below the 9. Okay, they held it here and they were holding this overall support. Okay, I was looking for the wick to be filled, but as soon as I saw them starting to close this little bit weak close, okay, you can see there's not a lot of volume being pumped in here. Okay, this candle was showing nice momentum here. This candle didn't get down to the overall support at the 15-minute. Okay, and that's when I noticed the next candle starting to open up, and then that's when you got the bullish reversal. Okay. Okay, so you guys can see if you did not take anything or right back now at break even. Okay, right back at break even. Okay, so bullish, guys. Bullish momentum at its finest. Okay. Let's take a peek on GU, guys. GU continued bullish here. Okay, so she pumped back up right into the consolidation area. Okay, and now it pushed right back down, and you're looking at getting to that 31099 mark. Okay, so very similar to just exactly what happened to gold. Guys, so one interesting thing here, okay, it didn't make it all the way up there. That was the target. Okay, that was the target, but it got weak close. Do you guys know what type of candle this is right here? Okay, you guys know what type of candle that is? Trey, I'm not going to change the resolution, dude. So, what kind of candle is this, guys? What type of candle is this? You guys got to know. Okay. You guys put it in the chat. Members, you guys let me know too in the Zoom. Okay, so let's take a peek now. Let's go back on gold. Oh, thanks, Trey. Appreciate that, dude. I see what you're saying now. My bad. Mellow. Okay, so guys, I have evening star, shooting star, inverted hammer, shooting cell, buyer sell. Okay, so we're watching how this candle is going to close, guys. The momentum is very strong. We have a lot of strong momentum here in terms of the buyers. Okay, so let's watch. Now the new candle starting to open up. This is it right here. Okay, so buyers are starting to take control. All right, you can see the momentum is starting to push. Still 4 minutes here. Let's watch and see what we have to the left. So remember, they filled that wick. We made a higher high with this previous wick. Okay, now they're looking at getting into the same area of potential selling with the potential push down here. So let's watch. Okay, this is the area. Okay, roughly around that 1931, 1932. Okay, sorry, I sent that to a private message. Okay, so still looking potentially nice, guys. A little bit of indecision right now. Okay, definitely a little bit more bullish movement than bearish momentum. Okay, you can see by the volume-based candles here. All right, that's what we're looking for. All volume-based candles. Okay, just moving the stop loss up here so you guys can see where we're at. But the 4-hour resistance, a little bit higher above this wick, would be probably the better area to place it. Okay, that's if you're still in the sell. Okay, if you guys are in the sell here and you let it retrace back up, and you guys are thinking, hey, I think this thing's going to drop some more, this is where you can look at setting a hard stop. Okay, now what I'm looking for here is if it's going to continue, we need to start to get a close below this area right here. If not, they're going to hold the key area of support, and then they're going to start to walk to the upside. Because the key resistance, this red area right here, okay, this was the resistance area, supply zone. They pushed through it now with no problem. Okay, now they can hold above here and they can walk to the upside. And how you can tell something like that is looking at the 15-minute time frame. Okay, look at the 15-minute, guys. Okay, you can see we had push movement. Here's your dip, and then here's your overall continuation. That big sell-off was this previous wick right here. Okay, and they filled it, and now they're getting a lot of momentum to push to the upside. If price continues, we have long wicks over here about 1934. Okay, 1934. Okay, so you can see we go up in increments 35, 34, 33. All right, $1 equals 10 pips. Okay, so it is still very indecisive right now. Okay, so guys, in about 3 minutes, I'll go take a look at Nasdaq. All right, we'll take a look at Nas. I just want to see how this type of movement starts to, continue, or we get the overall reverse breakout. Okay. Okay. So you can see gold momentum is still pushing up on the hourly. Okay. So hourly resistance is starting to break here. That was a sell. Okay. If we start to get that continuation, I'm looking at 34 going up to 30, 36. Okay. With the stop loss in and around the supply area. Okay. That's a continuation. So I'm not worried about what's down here anymore, guys. I'm not worried about what's around here. Okay. We're working in these key areas right here. Okay. Nice sell. Wick started to break above previous wick. Okay. Numbers. Okay, if we're looking down here, 33 potential opportunities looking good too. 1933 if we're going to get a push. Okay. So you can see we're trapped right around this area right here. Okay, you can see we have a nice opportunity for a buy. Okay, and then the sellers are going to come in roughly around that 1932. Okay, 32.55, 31, 32 down here. Okay. Okay. So you can see, starting tries. Members, you guys should be running in NAS so far. Okay, looking good. 33 tapping to looking to hope to get to 34. They're closing around the same general area, guys. Same general area. Okay, so now we're at 30. Okay, we're at 830, guys. Let's go take a look at Nasdaq. All right. You can see that if you scalped in and out of this, spreads maybe took you out. So if it's not making sense to you right now to look to enter in for gold buys, okay, don't need to do it. All right. But again, remember the momentum is overall bullish. Okay. Momentum is overall bullish. So let's go take a peek on Nasdaq. Okay, wait, we'll watch maybe gold for 1 second here. There it goes, guys. Okay, so 33, looking to get to 35. Okay, breaking through, getting some resistance at 34 mark. And there's your continued push. There we go. Okay, so from 33, guys, we just tapped 36. So that's roughly a 30 pip move. Okay, guys, put a W if you got it. Members, I told you guys I was buying gold there. Okay, if you guys took profits early, that's okay, man. No worries. As long as you got maybe 3 to 5, maybe 7, 10 pips, who knows, right? Some people get really nervous. Okay, some people get a little nervous when they're looking at these types of moves here. But again, if you made like anywhere between 5, 10 pips, that's good. That's good, guys. So we could have looked for more of a sell here, but remember, remember what happened. Okay, remember what happened for the 30-minute resistance here. Price closed above. Okay, then you started to see that bottom wick showing some nice bullish support. Okay, closed above, wick holding support, and then you get your big evaporated continuation bullish candle. So you can mark this now as it once was, like I said, supply. You can now put this as demand. Okay, and you can change the inside to support as well. Okay, so gold is probably some of the best moves here. All right. Okay, so we're now continuing. We're approaching that 30-minute resistance. Okay, so if we break above here, guys, the next level we have is daily. Okay, you can see if we switch to the left right here, this is on the 5. Let's take a look at the 15. Okay, nice moves there. We have a nice long wick at 36.5, roughly almost 35.50. Okay, so we can go to 37 though. It's definitely going to be a little bit more important. Okay, 1938 now. Okay, so you can see now we tap the resistance level is starting to get some rejection here. Okay, we don't need to have everything set up down here just yet, guys. We can start to erase. Okay, but you can see now that if you continued to enter in buys here, it's getting some heavy resistance now. All right. What we want to do is watch the price for the candle at 34. See how there's 4 minutes opening? So if you miss this overall move, guys, now you're on to the next candle. What do you do? Okay, that's the key question that you get 24/7. What do? You watch how the candle moves from the first, like I said, minute, 2 minutes. Okay, basically the third minute in there is going to be some indecision. Then you have the last 2 minutes. The last minute is going to be where you're going to get the bigger moves. Okay, so you can see now overall candle starting to get larger instead of and showing you the volume. Okay, heavy resistance starting to push back down. Okay, if now we start to break that 33, the 4-hour resistance, which is now turning to 4-hour support. Okay, price we can break down and have the continuation looking for the sells overall where we once had it before. Okay, so I don't really want to move too much from gold, guys. Gold has some nice moves here. It's showing us nice push movement, sells, and then you have buys here. Okay, but I'm watching this like a hawk here. If we do get more sells, guys, I'm looking below the 9 for the continuation, right back to almost once where we were. Okay, so if that's the case, let's watch and see. I'm looking at the 30-minute resistance, roughly 1932. Gold is coming down hard, guys. You can see that they almost engulfed. They started to engulf this candle right here. Okay, and now they're getting that holding of support right around that 9 EMA. Okay, so they bounced, holding resistance. Remember we talked about this was once red, now it's green. All right, so you turn from sellers to buyers now. Okay, okay, so we're going to go flip over to Nasdaq now. I know we said we do it a few times. I just wanted to watch gold. Okay, heavy sell pressure here. Let's go look at the daily, guys. So this is Nasdaq on the daily. This one's on Global Prime. Okay, I use FXCM, Wanda. I go back and forth, but generally I stick with Global Prime just because a lot of people's charts are very similar. Okay, so you can see here we have nice supply. Daily supply. All right. I'm not looking at too much down here, guys. I see where the demand zone is. Oh, there we go. Right around in here. All right. So guys, now we're going to gather some, basically the support. Okay, you see the wick right there. Price retested. I like that area. Okay, we have some nice resistance now right above it. Members, you guys should be running a Nasdaq now. Okay, nice daily close there, resistance. Okay, and now we're going to drop to the 4-hour, guys. All right. Okay, 4-hour support. We also have another 4-hour right here support. Okay, so we're looking good. All right, guys, so let's drop now down to hourly. See what we're working at right here. Okay, see some nice level of support starting to form. It's on the 1 hour. Okay, now we're looking at the bottom wick right there. We have one more close, 1 hour resistance. Perfect. Let's drop now down to 30, guys. So guys, always on the right hand side you can see what these are. Why is this important? Okay, I never used to do this before. I thought it would take too long, but it's very, I think a lot of people like it. Basically, it's just labeling the higher time frame support and resistance. As you can tell, when we're scalping, it's really important to be able to know this. Okay, we also need to change this tile text to baby blue, and then we're good to go. Perfect. Okay. One more. Drop that down to 15. There we go. A lot of rejection candles there, guys. You guys can see. Okay, now I'll drop to the 5, guys. Perfect. Okay. 1 sec, guys. Okay, so let's watch here. Okay, so I'm just throwing in there. Let's take a look at the RSI now. You can see we're just starting to break below, guys. Okay. Okay, just starting to break below that 50. Okay, it's getting in some nice selling pressure here. All right, let's take a look at that 9. We're just starting to close below it. All right, you can see the momentum is broken, starting to push back down. Okay, they're getting held up at that previous wick, which is the 30-minute support. Okay, you also have now a 5-minute support level right here, which you can label. And then we're going to watch based on that. Okay, let's go check out gold again, guys. I think gold is starting to sell off. Yeah, just starting to tap here. Looking beautiful. Okay, gold is still selling off, breaking through now, coming to that 1931. All right. Where do they want to push it? I'm seeing the break back down to demand. Okay, I am. But they got to close. There's 25 seconds here. All right, you can see that she already dropped from here roughly to here. That's about 6 pips. Okay, but we want to see more than 6. We want to see an overall continuation. All right. Cheetah, sir, can I join you with $200? I'm noob trader, sir. Uh, Chantalandra, you're so mean. Cheetah, you are a noob trader. Be pro. Some people they're trying to learn. You know what I mean? So be nice to them, guys. You know, not everyone started somewhere. Okay. You know, the best thing I can ever suggest to you, Cheetah, okay, is if you are starting with, if that's all the account you have, my suggestion is maybe fund with $100 account and work on penny lots so you get the movement of the market based on your broker. You know, not giving you any advice here, but it's just maybe a suggestion. That way you still have that extra $100 to work with whatever you want. Say you do blow that account, then you have maybe an extra account to kind of work with. Okay. So, but that's just my 2 cents. You know, you can do what you want with it. My suggestion is just like I said, you can watch, wait. There's a lot of good things you can do with single $100. Okay, and it's just learning the market. So you guys can see they have not broken below here yet. They're now getting retesting that 9 EMA. All right. So let's watch and see if we're going to start to hold here. It's looking pretty good. There's a lot of bearish candles here, guys. A lot of bearish candles, but we're still holding that 5-minute support. I do see the bottom wick here. Okay, we do have a top wick, but again, we're right in that momentum area. Still above, nothing has broke. So let's watch. Nasdaq members, you guys should be good. Okay, if you guys want to see, you guys are running about maybe 12, 13 pips. Okay. Okay, guys. So why I'm saying as members here is there was a trade idea sent in the morning. Okay, around a NAS sell. Okay, and the sell area is right to here. Okay, this is the sell. So they got a nice early entry. We have TPs and they're showing. So members, you guys can move your stop loss to break even now. All right, we're coming right back down to the hourly support. Okay. So that's running about 23 pips. Okay. Don't get greedy, guys. Sometimes these things just take a little bit of time to fruition. Okay, one sec. Okay, so monitor this, guys. You can see we're looking at the target being the hourly support. Okay, the hourly support is the overall target here. Okay, so let's go now take a peek on gold here. Gold is the one that's dancing with us right now. Gold's the one that's dancing. Okay, you can see they have not broke. They're showing good signs of sell continuation here. They are, but again, the bullish support and momentum is still very strong. Okay, still very strong. You can see now they're starting to push above that 9 EMA. Okay, nothing starting to break back down, starting to hold. Okay, so Nasdaq should be running for you guys. Okay, we'll go peek on Nas again. Gold is being gold right now, having nice push movements. Let's just watch Nas. Okay, so there's about 30 seconds left. This is what I wanted to see. All right, I want to see the close right now. Okay, 8 seconds, guys. You can see it's not getting down there just yet. New candle's opening. Okay, starting to flip. Okay, starting to flip bullish a bit. So guys, secure when you can. Okay, like I still think they can get down to the hourly support. Okay, but again, you might get a retracement here, push. Oh, sorry about that. Not gonna do that. You guys can see we're still below the 50, still making nice moves, not oversold just yet. So there is an opportunity for Nasdaq to get down to the overall targeted area, which is down here. Okay, that's the target. All right, let's take a peek on gold now. I wanted to watch the hourly, the new candle close, and we'll see how gold is starting to push. Okay, so the new candle opened up on gold. All right, you can see they closed it above. Now they're starting to push it right back down to 9. All right, interesting day so far on gold, guys. You had a nice retracement with a push movement, huge sell-off followed by right after, and now we're looking possibly for that continuation sell. If gold wants to push back up, we'll see how this candle closes and the next one opens. If that is, we have the next area right here. Okay, 1933, we already had the one push movement. Okay, it pushed, then it retraced very fast. Okay, that means that like I said, there's a lot of sellers in here too, guys. It's interesting. So when it's like this, what do you do? Okay, my suggestion is always look at the hourly. All right, so take a look at the hourly candle that we have here. Okay, let's watch. I know this is all choppy. You guys can see labeling this stuff is important to see. So we got near that 30-minute resistance. That's why you got that push down. These two white lines right here, all right, these two white lines, they're just going in dollar increments. That's 37, 38. So that's all we're doing there. That's next level potential resistance. Okay, but again, you can see long wick. All right, you can see the momentum is still bullish. Look at all this push. Okay, look at all the push right here. So we dropped down to the 5. The 5-minute, you got to trade with the trend. There's a long wick pushing to the upside here. Okay, so remember, it's only 852. Okay, 852. So if we're going to get that continued movement, we need to start to see this push to the upside for the wick fill. Guys, do you understand? Right now on the 5-minute, we are trading this hourly wick and the body. We're trading this candle right here. Some of you guys maybe have some trouble understanding scalping, and this chart right here, it's horrible to learn on, so I apologize about it. You want to, it's not horrible. If you understand scalping, this makes a lot of sense, okay? But to normal people just signing on, you guys might have no idea what the hell is going on, okay? There's so lines everywhere, but right now on the 5-minute, do you see this big candle right here? Body, lower wick, top wick, that's all we're trading in. That's all we're doing, okay? That is all we're doing right now. So we can see eventually if gold wants to continue, there's a long wick to fill. And let me show you how long that wick really is, how many pips that's worth. You can see that $3.65. Okay, so if we hold above that 4-hour support right here on the hourly, okay, we have potential to make another $3 move, which will be 30 pips. Okay, it's already done it once before, okay, up here, and it started to do it here. So there's no reason why it can't do it again. All right. Okay. So now we're back on the 5. So remember, everything we're doing now is based on that hourly candle and the wick. Okay. I just want to take a quick peek at Nasdaq too, so just to show you guys. Okay, there we go. What is XAU USD? That is gold. Okay, that is gold. That's just the actual instrument name. So 36 seconds, guys. Okay, so gold is holding below that 5-minute support. Remember, we haven't tapped here just yet. If they're going to hold it here, they're just making a nice little close on the 5-minute. But again, we want to see how the around 15 seconds mark is going to start to go. Okay, so here's the new candle. All right, maybe a little bit of a dead cat bounce here we have starting to form. Okay, which means price we're going to see probably starts a little rise a bit, or they're going to hold below and they're going to start to walk. Okay, so a couple things here. You can see push, close above here, and then we're going to start to rise back to the exact same area that we once got the entry at. If not, they're just going to start to hold this and push it right back down. Okay, below the 5 minute. So two key areas right here. Okay. So if you want to see now, we'll throw in an indicator here. Edit this. Okay, we'll make it now. The length is 200. So there you go, guys. There's Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, so the overall hourly support. This is the 200 exponential moving average, guys. Okay. 200 EMA. All right. Nice move here. Almost tapped hourly support, but this is the overall target that we're looking for. Members, if you guys are still in on this, like I said, don't get greedy. It's performing like a little bit of a bearish flag here. Okay, you can see that's starting to hold in and around this area. So we're going to see if we're going to get that continuation. I don't want to have that on there. Sorry. All right. So secure on NAS. Let's go take a peek. Now on gold. Okay, guys. Now gold. Remember I told you all that hourly wick. I can see a head and shoulder pattern here. Okay. So we have a shoulder here. We have a head here. And we have a second shoulder here. All right. If this is the case, all right, and this chart pattern wants to continue, we need to have this dump. You can see they're slowly starting to close below the 9. The entry, very, very similar to where we had it before, about 31.66.5. Okay, and now you can see we need to break this trend right here, the uptrend, to have its continuation. Okay. If not, you're just going to see a bounce here and start to walk back up, starting to fill to the upside. Okay, but it's looking very nice in terms of the sell right now, guys. It is. The head and shoulder pattern here. Sellers have taken control so far. You can see every time they push it up, a little bit of a weak close below 1934. All right, and now we're looking at possibly the continuation. One second. Sorry about that, guys. So there you go. There's the continuation, guys. Head and shoulder looking good. Okay, so you can see now they're pushing back up. Support is being formed. Nasdaq still hasn't broke through just yet, guys. Nasdaq still hasn't broke through just yet. Bearish head and shoulders, yeah. So this, if it wanted to go bullish, guys, it would be an inverse head and shoulder. Okay, but this head and shoulder is showing that the buyers are maybe getting exhausted, and that the sellers are starting to take control. Okay. So let's take a look at Nasdaq. Actually, let's take a peek on GU, guys. We haven't really done too much GU. Okay, GU is continuing to sell off now. Okay, this is a little bit of a chart that I didn't like to see at the beginning. Okay, you can see now it's starting to approach the overall hourly resistance where we had it once before. Okay, so you can see where we entry at the hourly. Now they're pushing right back down. Okay. If price wants to continue bearish here, guys, like this thing can start to break through in a sell here. Okay, like we have a lot of selling power starting to form on GU. You can still see that if we start to break, guys, there is opportunities for at least 10 pips for us to break the hourly resistance. Okay, this is now hourly support, so we're going to make that switch. Okay, so you can see now support, but if we break here, guys, so we break this hourly support, we can come back down to the 5 minute. All right, so let's just edit this one more time, and we'll go from here. Okay, so let's watch. Why I'm looking at this is because look, the 9 got rejected by the 200. A lot of nice selling pressure momentum starting to come in here. Okay, so there's about a few things that we're looking for on GU. Okay, we have to close below the hourly support. Let me make this bigger for you guys. We have to close below hourly support. Okay, which would look something like this. All right, getting down, and then we're looking at the continuation in the sells. Okay, if now we start to hold here, because look, the support, this resistance over here, now it's starting to form some support. If we hold here, it's going to start to walk back up and challenge this area right up here around the 30-minute resistance and the 4-hour resistance. Okay, if not, you can see it's slowly starting to decrease, starting to nice sell. Okay, so 2 minutes. Let's now take a peek on gold again. I think Nasdaq probably flipped. Yep, so you guys can see they found some nice support here around the 200, right in that pocket. No flag continuation that started to, but now you can see it's starting to walk back up. Okay, so guys, if you were in Nasdaq, I remember I told you, secure it. Don't get greedy. Okay, Nasdaq made a nice move here, but again, you can see now it's fully retracing. All right. So let's go look at Goldilocks now. Okay, still right in that area, guys. Wow. Gold's at a critical point, guys. You can see it's facing an uptrend and right below the 9. All right. Rob Mack, thank you. Use your words echo, and I was back testing this weekend. We do it. Hopefully, you're doing it on your own, but you know, don't worry. We're going to be doing some back testing, guys. Now that everything is starting, I don't really like to say this stuff anymore, but now that everything is starting to roll smooth with what we've kind of got built and settled in, guys, we're going to be doing some podcasting. Okay, I have about 10 people lined up to talk about their trading journeys with us. We will be getting more, and then we're going to start to do some back testing for our members and stuff like that a little bit later at night, maybe during the day. Give them a lot more videos. Okay, so it's good to do that kind of stuff, guys. Back testing, anyone can do back testing. Honestly, you just go back in time and show, hey, I would have entered here, but no one really did it. That's why live trading is great, but we can back test the previous trades that we've taken. So like, guys, members in the group, that NAS idea that was sent, we can back test why we look to take that. We can back test why we look to take the sell right here. Okay, remember it was in supply. Come here, look to sell. We can back test why we took the breakout. It's not hard to back test, guys. It's just you got to back test with a reason. You not just choose anything. If you're back testing some trade ideas that you've sent or some trades that you've taken, that's more beneficial than just say, hey, let's create a strategy. Really work on what you've done instead of working what potentially could be done. You know what I mean? So, but again, everyone has their own way of doing things. My way, our way is not the best, maybe to some people, but some people, they might like it, right? So Guys, okay, so 9 o'clock, guys. I'm gonna take like literally, I drank an energy drink and a full cup of coffee this morning. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back, and then we're gonna chart US 30 here. Okay, absolutely, we're gonna do US 30. The dirty is something that we have to get done. Okay, so you guys can see they're still holding that momentum right there in the buying support. Okay, remember that big hourly wick that we went over? Okay, you can see now that they're starting to hold this. Okay, so let's watch and see how this is going to play out. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys, then we're going to do the dirty 30. So take a break. Hey guys, so you guys can see that they held nice support, bullish momentum there, still following that uptrend. They're piercing through the 4-hour support. Okay, remember on the hourly, okay, there's a long wick to be filled. All right, so a nice entry on gold, guys. I'm not going to take because I'm going to do US 30. Okay, would be right around here, kind of chasing now. Okay, at the 34, and remember we have a long wick, 30-minute resistance. So just watch and see how this is going to play out. Okay. Guys, just a quick tip here. I know someone tuned in on the sniper account and said, guys, pump the likes. If you guys could, right? We're about like 162 likes. If you guys could pump it up to 300, that would be fantastic. You can see gold is starting to rise above that 34, starting to tap 35 now, getting that nice bullish push. Okay, nice bullish push. So again, I didn't take this, guys, but it would have been a nice potential 10 pip, 15, maybe 10, 11 pip trade. Minus your spread, you could have maybe got about 6 pips out of it. But you guys you would have been chasing there. Okay, so the overall best entry would have been right around here at the 4-hour. But again, shoulda, coulda, woulda, it is what it is. Okay, we'll find something else and we'll head over and chart US 30. But before we do that, we'll take a look at GU and Nasdaq. Okay, we'll monitor them quick second. So you can see that the resistance at the 9 pushed the price back up, but now they're fighting it again. Okay, now they're fighting it again. So let's watch and see if they're going to hold below or if price is actually going to have its continuation. All right. So let's go take a look at GU2. So GU just kissed. Okay, nothing closed below on GU. Okay, it's still a lot of opportunity for GU to go bearish. All right, but initially she tapped. Okay, hourly support and it held. No confirmation close below. All right, Carlos, you got 8 pips. Good, man. Good. Okay, so let's check what we got going on here. Okay, so there we go, guys. Now we're testing here. We need to have a close below. All right. So So we need to have a close below the hourly support. It's starting to flush now. Okay, looking good. Is there a correlation between gold and GJ? I believe there is during times. Okay, I believe there is during times. Just like anything, or not anything, but your correlated pairs, indices, whatever it may be. Okay. So now we're starting to get below here, guys. This is the candle we want to watch the retest on. All right, we want to watch and see if they're going to retest the 31057. They're starting to do it now, and we're going to see if it's going to close below. Okay, so if you guys haven't taken any GU sells yet, don't worry about it. Okay, this is the candle we want to watch right here. It's slowly starting to get some top wick. All right, see the top wick right there? That's why I don't like these charts. Top wick, and now we're going to watch and see if it's going to pop down or if it's going to retest and hold here again. Okay, so 910. Let's do some US 30. There's GU, guys, slowly starting to break. There's your retest, and now it's going to have possible nice continuation, hopefully back down to the 5-minute support. Okay, so we'll monitor this. I'm just going to quickly throw in a midpoint. Okay, we're going to set an alarm. All right, so let's go do the dirty 30. So we're going to remove and just kind of make these private here, and then we're going to go to the daily. Okay, so daily supply, and then below it, I'm seeing nice daily demand. All right. So you can see also we have daily support forming right here. Okay, we have nice daily resistance. Oop, grab that. Okay, now we're looking good. So let's drop now down to the 4-hour, guys. Okay, nice support forming right here. Okay, now we have 4-hour resistance. Guys, just give me a second here. I know we want to go look at the other pairs too, but 9:13, there's still plenty of time. Okay. Let's drop now 4-hour here. Let's touch this up. Okay, go here too. Perfect. Okay. Now we have another area of resistance right here, so hourly. All right. And then we're going to drop it now down to the 30-minute, guys. There we go. See 30-minute support here. Switch that up to baby blue. Okay, and then we're looking good so far, guys. Probably going to do US 30, okay? All right, so let's drop now down to the 15. And we're working in our nice little areas here, okay? Okay, now we're dropped to the 5. Okay, guys, so we're pretty good on US 30. I'm going to go check out the other ones. Okay. All right. You can see there's about 5 minutes left here, guys. The current time is 9:15. Okay. 9:15. So we got about 15 minutes till market open. So we can monitor everything. We can check with the DXY, see how this is moving. Okay, so the DXY is starting to push to the upside here. You can see it's coming to a key area of resistance. All right. Near 98.909. It's right near the high, guys. Right near the high. Okay. So let's take a peek on Nasdaq. So remember we had that nice potential sell. Okay, well we did have the nice sell. Okay, but then we had nice potential hourly support break. Okay, that's when you're getting your move to the upside now. Okay, they held some support. All right, and now it's starting to walk, leading a nice momentum coming back to the overall average, which is 14,790. All right, so let's take a peek on GU. Okay, so GU looking like it's slowly starting to sell here. Okay, getting some nice momentum. Haven't tapped anything yet. There we go. There's the GU dump, guys. Members, you guys should be looking pretty good on GU so far. Okay, now remember, this area was just, I just put this on here to see if we're going to get the continuation. All right. So we can erase this. Yep. All right, this is what we're looking for. My man, System Pro. Guys, always supporting, guys. Make sure to follow System Pro FX. Okay. I've showed him before on here. He keeps giving me coffees, guys, so you got to give him shout outs. All right. Okay, GU's looking nice, guys. We're going to watch GU until probably around this candle close here. There's about under 3 minutes left. Okay. Gold pushed right back down, guys. So as fast as she pumped up, she pumped right back down. There you go. Okay. Leading back to the overall sell entry right here. All right. And now she's continuing to dump. Okay, so guys, remember I told you that 34 to 35 could have been a nice pip, but you're chasing. Remember I said you're chasing if you get this? Check it out. Engulfed, pretty much not entirely engulfed. There's still a little bit of the body right there. Okay, so almost engulfed this previous candle. All right, which is a huge selling pressure here. This is a double top. If it breaks here, the 5 minute, guys, this thing is starting to come down to the average. Okay, 1930. So let's watch and see how the 9 is going to be on there. Okay, so they're just breaking below the 9 and back at the 200. Okay, the 200 is right below there. So I'm pretty much done. Yeah, Gustav, I wouldn't be looking at gold right now. You can see it's too much head fake. The best moves was right around here. We got to sell and then you had the potential buy. That was the better move. I believe that gold is still going to dump off. I still think it's going to sell here. Okay. At least down to 1930 before having its next move. But again, there's some other things I would like to watch beforehand, like GU. Okay. And we're going to chart and finish up Nasdaq. All right. So there's GU, guys. So we're going to watch here the 50-minute close. Sorry, 50-second close here and see how GU is going to look. Okay, there we go. Guys, so GU it's starting to find some support here. So if you guys are in on this, look to gain some pips on here, start to secure. It's not really dropping too much. Okay, right now you can see they're starting to hold that support as where we once had it before. Okay, that 31015. All right, so don't get greedy here. You can see it's starting to push back up. Might get another retest at the 31057 mark before the continuation. Okay, so let's watch. All right, I'm going to flip over to Nasdaq. Okay, we're going to take a look at gold for one more second here. Okay, so gold is looking like it's closing below that 5 minute. All right, and you have your overall continuation, at least to 1930, guys. So 1930 is right around in here. Right here is 1930, the bottom. Okay, there's GU still not gold still starting to dump. Okay, so it tapped the 1930, guys, from 1930 1.6. That's about 16 pips. Okay, and she's going to come down, most likely fill this wick down here. Okay, so the next target is the 15-minute support. All right, that's going to be 1929. Okay, you can see 1929. You can put it at actual 1929 itself. Okay, whatever you want to do. Okay. Okay, so 921. Let's take a peek on Nasdaq as well. Now, guys, at this time, like I said, I generally like to focus on the indices. Gold is great, you know what I mean? But same with GU. But again, leading into market open, I much rather prefer trading indices like Nasdaq, US 30, different things like that. So okay, so let's take a peek on US 30 as well. So look at US, guys, started to bounce right back up to that 200. Let's take a look on the hourly here. Oof. Heavy consolidation. Okay, push, pull movement, push, pull movement. All right. Now they're holding that 30-minute support, but we are below, okay? We are below the 9 and we're below the 200 on the hourly, okay? Where we're holding is that 30-minute support. All right, so let's go take a peek on GU. Let's go on the 5. And GU is still running. Okay. So we're going to finish up GU until 9:25, which is about 2 minutes. Okay. Want to see if we're going to get that continuation. The volume of the candles are very weak right now. You can see we do have still strong volume up here, but now you can see the buyers are starting to come in. That's why you're getting these bottom wicks. Okay. That's why you're getting these bottom wicks starting to push. All right. So if you want to check out gold as well, okay, gold is still continuing to dump, guys. Okay, we had the level. All right, 30-minute 1931. Okay. Overall target is the bottom demand area, which we once had beforehand. Okay. If you guys remember, we had sells down here. Okay. Breaking this overall demand. But again, that's when they had that big pick right here and it pushed up. We had the sell here and then we caught the secondary buy right up here. And then we were just waiting. Price dipped down here, held the uptrend, okay, push, and then it pulled. And then finally, it got that 1932, 1931 area, which led to the overall continuation. All right. I think gold is still going to sell, guys. Like, I think it's going to tap this 200 EMA. All right. So it'll be very interesting to see what the next little move, couple moves on gold will be. But for me personally, I think she's going to drop even further. All right. So let's watch. So 924, okay, about 7 seconds here. Here's the new candle open, guys. The new candle open, all right. You can see it starting to open and hover bearish. Okay, I'm going to just remove this trend here so it's just a little cleaner. And you can see it slowly starting to decrease and sell, all right. So guys, 925, like I said, I'm pretty much watch gold here. You know, you can have some alarms set, whatever it may be. Okay, but I'm going to focus strictly now probably on US 30 and Nasdaq. All right. One more thing I do want to check though is GU. GU is still looking potentially like it's selling off here. Okay. Okay, so now guys, this is the dirty 30. All right, on the 5. Just tighten this bad boy up here. Okay, you can see we have nice support. Okay, then we got 5-minute resistance here. All right. So right around that 50 mark, we're going to watch. Okay, good. So we're pretty much set up, guys. Let's do some quick text here so you guys understand. Okay, so if you're new, don't trade 9:30 New York Stock Exchange open. Okay, wait about 10 minutes for the market to look for trades. All right, that's going to exclude all of that influx, the market liquidity pump here. Risk no more than 1%, guys, for real. Okay, use a tight stop loss and trailing stop when applicable. Okay, make that about 11. Okay, and then we're going to add the same thing to Nasdaq. Okay, so same kind of idea, guys. Same kind of idea. All right. So we're going to look. There's about 2 minutes here. Let's take a peek on GU one more time. Okay, look at the candles on GU, guys. Very weak, like long-legged dojis, spinning tops, pin bars. A lot of indecision right now, but they're still selling off. It's a nice parallel downward trending angle. Okay. Gold, I think, picked up some volume. Yep, there you go. Okay, so they did not dump anymore on gold. It tapped. Okay, then they held the support right at that 1930 area. Okay, retesting the overall 9 now, and you can see it slowly starting to rise. All right, so dropped about 10-15 pips here. If you got it, it's great, but the overall momentum did not have its continuation to the downside. It might happen eventually, but right now you can see that it is selling off. So guys, let's take a peek on US 30 here. We've got about under a minute left. Under a minute left here. Okay. So this is the first New York Stock Exchange open of the week. All right. So 9:30. So let's watch. About 40 seconds left here, guys. You can see we're hovering right around the 200 and the 9. This is where indecision happens here. Indecision happens. Okay. But again, potential for opportunities looks nice if we get into sells. Okay. Short positions down here. All right, so let's watch and see how she's going to roll. If it breaks, guys, you can see it slowly starting to. We need a continuation to the downside. All right, Breaks here, she's coming back down to the 4-hour support. Let's watch. 9 seconds, guys. Okay. Okay, so you see how we're breaking the 30-minute support, starting to come near that low. We're tapping the 4-hour support now. Okay, so she just went right down, guys. No issues like that, no hassle, no questions asked. Okay, so she broke the 30-minute support at 34744, tapped the 4-hour support 34705. Okay, real quick dump, very easy to catch. Okay, but now you can see that if it breaks here, guys, we have key areas right down in this area of the 30-minute support. So don't get greedy here. That was just the first 5 minutes. Okay, just showing you right off the bat that you could have got a nice little dump to the downside. If it starts to break here, guys, if it starts to break here, it can start to walk back down. Take a look at it. It's right oversold. Okay, all right. That doesn't matter on momentum for New York. Okay, what matters is now is we're watching this candle close. Okay, let's take a peek on Nasdaq as well. Nas has started to push back up and continue, guys. Okay, indecisive on Nas. You can see push, and now it's starting to decrease in volume again. All right, Nasdaq was a bit of a head fake. US 30 is looking pretty nice for the continuation. All right. Okay, so we just had the death cross now, which is why you can see they retested it here, and now you get your overall continuation. Okay, so 2 minutes and 20 seconds here. Okay, let's watch and see how this candle closes and the next one opens. Okay, it's at a critical area, guys. It's at a critical area. All right, so there you go. Members, you guys should be looking pretty good so far. Okay. Okay, about a minute left. Members, if you guys took it, you guys can see it's dumping about 38 pips. Okay. Overall target is down here, but again, if it doesn't reach, there you go, guys. So guys on YouTube, I told the members to short if it breaks down here, and it did. Okay, right down to the bottom. Okay. Just tapping right now, members, you guys should be up around 50 pips if you guys took. You can still see, yeah, around 50. Right down here is about 60 pips. Okay, and it just tapped now. You guys are looking good. Okay, so secure, guys, for real, secure. This is now the 30-minute. Okay, remember, we had the key buyers coming in here to the left. All right, you can see. If now, holy shit, look at this thing break, guys. Wow. Next area of key support we have is right below it. Okay. It's having no problem getting down here, guys. And you want to know the best thing about this? Look at the RSI. Remember I told you RSI doesn't matter. This thing's at 1918. Okay, the RSI does not matter. What matters is following price and the candles. This thing is a huge dump. Okay, and it's still continuing. Wow, look at this thing, guys. Wow. If you are in this to secure these pips, guys, I'm not even kidding you. If you guys took the sell, YouTube guys, you might not have wanted to do this, but members on YouTube, or sorry, Zoom, secure, because this thing can open up bullish and push right back up. Okay, for real. If it continues, guys, who cares? You guys are almost up 50 pips. All right. Watch the bullish reversal now. Let's see if it pushes right back up. Okay. Look at this thing still dump, guys. Wow. And I want to show you something. This is why RSI, who cares? This thing's at 18. It dropped to about 16. All right. Right now, this is heavily overextended. You can see it's very far away from the 9 moving average. You had the death cross. The reason why, members, if you ask me, why did I say look to sell here even though we're oversold on RSI? Look at the death cross we have here. There's a lot of selling momentum. When the moving average crossed the 200, you're getting your overall dump, and this thing is continuing to sell. Okay, it doesn't matter how far. Look at this, guys. We can go to 15, 17, 16, right? It doesn't matter. What matters is you follow the momentum and the trend. See how they broke the 4-hour support here? This is why it's so important to label. Okay, so important to label, because you guys can see if you had held it, you guys are still dumping it now. Or sorry, they're still dumping it now. All right. So guys, listen. Monitor this. Let's see if we can see what it looks like on the 15-minute. Big sell-off here. So we're coming now down to, wow, guys, if we can get to the daily support, which is at 34,519, that's a big move. I don't know if we're going to get down there. Okay, they got to retrace this at some point. Okay, at some point they have to retrace this. Okay, so let's drop now down to the 5. Guys, look at Nasdaq. Holy shit. Look at Nas, guys. But Nas is different, though. Nas, it held the 200, okay? And the bullish support already held right around that potential bearish flag that we had. Look at this thing. Now they're pumping it to daily resistance. Okay? Look at this thing. Massive move here, guys. So now I'm watching US 30 here. I'm watching US 30 like a hawk. Okay? Scott, you took 250 on Nas? Good, good. Guys, if you guys took a W or you guys traded US 30, put a W in the chat, okay? Even if you only got like 5-10 pips out of it, doesn't matter. People on YouTube, if you guys got the same thing, put it in there. Nasdaq is pumping, guys. Nasdaq, it can't even fit in my screen right now. It's pumping so much. Okay, members, check the Zoom chat for a second here. Okay, so about a minute left. Monitor this, guys. Monitor this. We're at a critical point right now on US 30. Okay, 1 minute has just came around. Now we got 55 seconds. Dave, you're a dirty 30. Guys, though, for real, if you guys can understand, like sometimes you may not have got this candle here. Remember, this is only 9:30. Okay, so this is only 9:30. So if you didn't trade this, you're still not trading this. Now you're looking for the next candle. That's the first 10 minutes. Okay, that's the first 10-minute candle that you're looking for. All right. So now can be the time, as soon as this 25 seconds is up, that you can look to trade. You can see this thing is still dumping off, guys. Wow. Gold is skyrocketing. Okay, so you had a nice little pump on gold. That's why US 30 is continuing to dump. Guys, I think that they're going to push this right back down to near the daily. This thing is unbelievable. This is a sell-off right here. So this is going to be 5-minute. This is at 34,561. Okay. So right now they closed it parallel. Okay, so holy shit. Nasdaq is pumping, guys. Gold is gone. So remember on the hourly, okay? Do you remember on the hourly on gold? Members, watch here. Watch that 30-minute support, okay? Watch that 30-minute support. We'll take a peek on gold. So look at gold, guys. Starting to push up right past the 30-minute resistance here. Starting to really nicely get that momentum, okay? It was like a 3 to 4 bar play here. Massive push, okay? And remember, this is not to be like not expected. Gold is filling that hourly wick. Okay. Remember that. We're going to flip to the hourly right now. Remember that wick right here? Now they just filled it, coming back up to the 30-minute resistance. Okay. All right. So let's go take a look at US 30. We're right near there, guys. We're right near there. Okay, so now is the time, guys, that we're looking for US 30 here. Everything else is pushing straight forward in the momentum except for US 30. Okay. Okay, guys, so members, you guys remember that key area that I mentioned? Okay, I just sent another message now, okay? So this is an engulfing candlestick, guys. White Mamba, do you live trade every day? Yeah, we do. Yep. Yep, we live trade every day, guys. Just hit the like and subscribe button here. We're doing actually a 30K giveaway, not $30,000, 30K subs. Okay. Guys, if you guys are trading with us and stuff like that, smash the like button. At least grab up to 300 likes. US 30 dump ran for about literally almost 60 pips, 70 pips. So that was a bit of nice. Hopefully you guys got that. Okay, so now watch, members, you have the key area that I mentioned to you. It's going past there right now. So just be aware. Okay, so 945 we're coming to here. 945. Okay, 45 seconds. Let's stick and watch here. Why does Nasdaq and US 30 behave differently? I don't know. Sometimes they correlate, guys. Sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? So it all depends on, I guess you could say the stock market open. That's why I said wait for the first 5-minute candle, 10-minute candle, 5-minute candles, 10-minute candles for the market open, and let the erratic behavior play out, because then you can potentially catch the reversals. You know what I mean? So, okay, got about 10 seconds here, guys. Okay, 10 seconds here. You can see they're slowly starting to push. Okay, so you can see now it dipped up, getting that overall potential retracement now, so 4 minutes. Okay, so nice little push. Okay, we're right at the, almost at the 30 mark. All right, so let's watch and see how this is going to play out. Do you see why guys, do you see why I say I leave gold alone after a certain time? You know what I mean? Like if we traded gold here, let's watch. Remember I showed you the big breakouts? First of all, let's check out GU. Okay, so GU, remember I mentioned to you, secure some on GU too, guys, made a nice little bounce. Okay, so I just want to check out gold real quick. So look at the erratic behavior, guys. This is now a triple top on gold. Okay, triple top on gold. Okay, 1, 2, 3, heavy rejection. So now the same areas, guys, is coming on gold again. Okay, breaking through the 30-minute resistance, looking at coming down. And at this time, guys, you can see now you have 3 rejection areas here. Okay, look at the moving average sideways. So when I say, guys, look to just maybe leave it alone, maybe just leave it alone. All right, maybe just leave it alone. There's a reason why. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's go to US 30 again. Or sorry, let's take a quick peek on Nasdaq. Okay, guys, if NAS wants to continue, we have a nice little opportunity. We broke through daily resistance without a problem. Okay, so if it's going to drop, guys, we're looking at maybe a potential reversal here. Okay, like Nasdaq is bullish, guys. Well, it's going to come back down. Definitely going to get some resistance at the daily, and then we're going to make a decision right here if we're going to get a push back down. All right, so 14,847. Okay, so if nothing gets below here, guys, that 14,850 mark, you're still going to get a continuation pumping up to the hourly resistance here. Okay, and you can see that we have our next key area right here. Okay, on the 15. Okay, so 2 minutes left here. Let's monitor this. Obviously, if we break the 30-minute resistance, it's starting to push to the upside, looking at that 14,900. Okay, and then you can get the 14,906, which is the hourly. All right. So look at that massive pump. So let's go take a look at US 30 now. Let's monitor how this is going to start to play out. Guys, another 100 subs here. So we're going to do a giveaway, guys. It's going to be a free 6-month plan. All right, for the 30,000 subscriber on our YouTube channel. Okay, that's a big, guys, that's our goal. That's our goal. It's been like this for like 2-3 months. All right, and guys, 273 likes. Seriously, mad respect. Thank you so much. I definitely really appreciate that. But if you guys could get me to that 300 threshold, guys, that'd be huge. All right. Vinesh, we have a YouTube software to be able to help out with that, to be able to choose. We can see who subscribed to us and stuff like that, so not a big deal. Okay, guys, so you can see, members, you guys should still be in the US 30 buy. Like, you guys should be running in this thing. It's looking good. It's looking very good. White Mamba, we'll post it on our Instagram and on the YouTube community. Okay? Yeah, there you go. Remember, so you guys should be banking on this. Okay, I told you guys, if it closes above the 30-minute support, oh, wrong one, not sell. If it closes above the 30-minute support, which it did, you can see with the retest, we're coming back up to the 4-hour support here. Okay? So you can move your stop loss to break even now, secure these pips, give yourself a little bit of a wiggle room here. Peak, you got it? I saw you catch that GU buy when we had the initial sell set up. Good eye, man. That double bottom looked very nice, man. Good piece. And you can see now, guys, that US 30 is starting to tap the overall TP. Okay? So it's coming to that 4-hour support. Steven Tyler, hi, new here. Love your style. Here to stay. Thank you, my man. When will the giveaway be? Bushra, as soon as we hit the 30K subs. Okay, so we got about 900 more. We can probably get to it by the end of the week. So let's watch. Wait and see. It's my favorite saying, guys. You guys will know that. Okay. Now here's another key area. All right, guys. So remember, we're at now the moving average. Nasdaq, as soon as this happened, it got pushed back down. Okay, so we got to remember this acts as a lot of resistance too. Okay. Okay, so monitor US, guys, monitor gold too. These sells are very strong. Guys, I'm running 64 pips. I had a buy at the beginning. I did a 3.0, okay, $3, and now I left a runner of $1, and it's running 68 pips. Okay, look at gold too. Okay, you guys can see Goldilocks right here, still selling off 3-bar play on gold. Okay. Remember I told you the overall third rejection, 1, 2, 3, triple top, coming right back down to the overall 15-minute support, and she finally did. It just took a little bit of time, guys. Like, you know, the sell opportunities were there, but again, it just took time. And you could have scalped in and out of here, no problem, but the sell opportunities are very, very strong. All right. Okay, so let's take a peek, finish up with US 30 here. There's US 30, guys. It's slowly to break here. Okay, the 4-hour support, we need to retest, so we need to push. There, it's starting to. We need to hold in this area, and then we're going to start to walk up to the original opportunity. Gold is melting, guys. If you want to see, gold is melting. US 30 is pumping. Gold is just melting below. So we're tapping that 200 EMA coming up very soon. All right. Okay. So let's now finish up. I want to finish US 30, guys. I want to see. There we go. So the correlations you have between gold and US 30 are coming together today. Okay, you can see when gold had the pump, US 30 dumped, and then when gold sold off, US 30 is starting to walk to the upside here, okay? So members, roughly, if you guys held, you know, I told you guys to secure it here, that's about 50, 60 pips. It ran about 80, okay? So Pat, if you guys are still in here, guys, you guys are looking good, all right? Overall TP could be the 30-minute support, okay? It could bounce from 30-minute entry to 30-minute support, which would be TP, okay? And that's the thing, guys. You don't always have to flip and do a million charts at once. You can do gold. You only have to do like 2 or 3. It makes it a lot easier than from flip flopping. Like we forgot about GU, half the call. But again, Nasdaq was selling, gold was perfect, US 30 was perfect. You can just do all these 3, and you can get big moves based off them, right? And they follow technicals, guys. Okay, so if you guys are still new to the channel and stuff like that, right, there you go. It's still starting to rise. Okay, this is an engulfing candlestick. So this would be, all right, your entry point, which I mentioned to the group, and you can see, guys, it's starting to run to the upside now. Okay. Juicy trades, SMFL, low float setting up to pop. Show your love and hit that button. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. $10 IPO, nice entry, hit, and juicy trades. All right. So guys, look at TP. Okay, we've had a good call, guys. 7:30 leading into 10 o'clock now. You can see it's still starting to push. All right. Okay, guys. But with that being said, it's 9:55. I got to bounce out of here at 10. Okay. US 30 still hold it. I want to show you guys one thing before I bounce. Okay. So guys, this is our site we have coming up here. Okay. Just keep in mind here that it's new. Okay, so it takes about 6 to 12 hours to get everybody set up on the site. So just don't worry about it. If you guys sign up, you will hear from us and you will get in eventually. Okay. So guys, scroll down. You can see these are our live trading sessions. Okay, Tokyo we have in 10 hours, London 17 hours. We're live right now in New York. Okay, guys, if you want to join, okay, both of these right now. If you guys join, you're included in our boot camp. Okay, we had to put the boot camp on a little bit of hold. We had to fix up a few things that we had some donkey people help us out. They didn't know what they were doing, so we had to go back and refix things. It happens, right? So now with everything rolling again, the boot camp will be coming up soon. If you guys join the monthly membership or the 3-6-12 plan, you guys will be included. Okay, so guys, what we have here is a 52-week beginner, intermediate, advanced trading course. We have a course, but we also have webinars, we have case studies, and we have boot camps. Okay, we have private trading sessions. You guys can see, I'll show you that in a second. London, New York, Tokyo. Okay, our trading webinars, we do roughly 2 a week, and they're about 2 hours long. We upload them to the website after. Okay, also we give roughly 3 to 5 trade ideas per day. We already hit one today with Nasdaq. It was pretty nice. Okay, and then we'll roll with the other ones coming in later on. All right, and then obviously you guys get access to the Sniper Discord group, which is the community joining. Okay, same thing with the 3-6-12 here. Okay, exact same thing, just with longer. All right, one of the key things that difference, guys, we do have an alert only subscription. You don't get anything else other than our trade alerts. Okay, if you guys want to join that, you're more than happy to, but you don't get any live session, you don't get any discussion, nothing like that. Okay, so guys, that being said, I wanted to show you the calendar just before I bounce. Okay, you guys can see Monday through Friday private London. Okay, New York, you can still see YouTube live, but private. We've sent about 3 trades. Okay, one of them roughly came close to hitting stop loss. Some people may have got out, but we're roughly 2 for 3 today. Okay, that's not a bad, plus a Nasdaq. It's not bad. Okay, then you have 2 Tokyo sessions with weekly webinars. All right. Also, guys, if you have any questions, you can hit the contact page right up here. Okay, and you can get in touch with us here. And if you guys have joined and you have questions about it, you can join the walkthrough. Okay. So guys, that being said, make sure to check it out. Okay, you can also translate it into 100 plus different languages. So say we want to do Hebrew. Okay, all of the text on our website is going to be now in Hebrew. Okay, there's not a lot of people who have this, you know what I mean? And it's very beneficial to do for people who are not native to their English language. Okay, so check it out, guys. Like I said, we've had a bunch of people join. Just give us about 6-12 hours. We'll get you in, and we're going from there. So guys, hope everyone had a good call. You can see that US 30 went bearish and then bullish right off the bat. Very beautiful move. Nasdaq, we had a sell based on the trade idea. Okay, gold, let's take a peek. Gold is having its massive sell continuation here, guys. Like we're talking massive. All right, this thing is dumping below the 200. Remember, I told you the target was right here, and it's selling even further than that. So, guys, massive moves today. Okay, massive moves. All right, and they lead to big results. Okay, so you can check it out. And now approaching the 4-hour support. All right. So, guys, thank you so much. I hope everyone had a good session today. Members, we're going to update you on a few things, and then YouTube guys will be live same time, same channel tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. See you soon.
every trader's focus is to get low spreads and finding a perfect strategy. They also focus on proper entries and exits. However, before any decision is made, look for a reliable broker. We all want to have good spreads and commissions that allow us to get into the blue faster. At HankoTrade, having spreads as low as 0.0 pips with leverage available up to 500 times is just one click away. You may also choose from 3 different account types, with a minimum deposit as low as $10. Built by traders for traders. Trade and control with our recommended broker, HankoTrade.